He's never been around him. My son has medical issues, and
First time hearing that.
Enjoy the video, hit the like button.
On a petition to establish the parent-child relationship with one child. May I have announcements, please?
Deborah Hill for the state of Texas, ready to proceed.
Thank you. Let the record reflect that we have Mr. Terrell, is it Legrand McClure? He is present, representing himself in this legal action. And we also have Ms. Rakisha Mayo. She too is present and representing herself as well. If both of you can please unmute. Ms. Mayo, are you ready to proceed today, ma'am?
yes,
Okay. And Mr. McClure, are you ready to proceed today, sir?
Yes.
Both of you, please raise your right hand. You swear or affirm the testimony you provide this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
yes,
Yes.
Thank you. You can lower your hands. Ms. Hill.
The state requests that the court take judicial notice of the file and all of its contents, including the petition to establish the parent-child relationship filed on July 17th of 2025.
This court will take judicial notice of all documents within the court's file, specifically the pleading that was announced. It was filed by the Attorney General's office on or about July 17th, 2025.
The state calls Ms. Mayo.
Okay.
Ms. Mayo, what is your full name?
Rakisha Linnea Mayo.
And what are the names of the children that we're here about today, of the child that we're here about today?
Makai Anthony J. Mayo,
And how old is he?
17 months.
Do you have any other children?
Yes, I do.
And how old are they?
7 and 6.
And is it correct that the genetic testing showed that Mr. Legrand McClure is the father of Makai?
Yes,
Have you ever lived with Mr. Legrand McClure since the birth of the child?
no,
And who does Makai live with?
me.
And has he always lived with you?
Yes,
Who makes the decisions for Makai?
me.
And who deals with the day-to-day decisions for Makai?
I do.
And how comfortable would you be with Mr. Legrand McClure making decisions for your child without you?
Not at all.
And what decisions does Mr. Legrand McClure help you make with regard to your child?
None.
And what is his relationship with the child?
He doesn't have one other than the inconsistent visitations on Saturday.
There is an agreement that y'all entered into from the Domestic Relations Office that provides for visitation. Is that correct?
Yes,
And it provides for video visitation. Is that accurate?
yes, it is.
And how often does Mr. Legrand McClure exercise that video access and possession?
It's inconsistent, but he does call.
Has Mr. McClure had the opportunity to come and visit with the child in El Paso under the second portion of the domestic relations office order?
No,
How far away do you believe Mr. McClure lives from you?
I'm not sure.
Does he live in Texas? Do you know?
No, he does not live in Texas.
What type of visitation would you like the court to order for your child with Mr. McClure?
Supervised.
And would the current agreement from the DRO be acceptable to you?
Yes.
Do you have any specific issues or concerns with Mr. McClure having visitation with the child?
I don't trust him
Mm.
Please explain a little bit what you mean by that.
because he has anger issues.
Have there
And I
been
just don't trust him. He's never been around him. My son has medical issues, and
First time hearing that.
I just don't trust him.
what type of medical issues does your son have?
He has a dairy allergy, so he's very allergic to dairy. Anything with dairy in it. So there's certain foods that he can't eat. There's certain foods that will cause him to be very sick.
And what type of reaction does he have to the dairy allergy?
His he'll get really bad diarrhea, bad stomach cramps, he'll throw up. If it's severe enough, his intestines will get swollen and he'll be hospitalized.
Have you had any instances in the last 2 years with Mr. McClure with anger issues?
Yes.
And what was the most recent incident?
Well, you said the last how long?
2 years, but your son's only 17 months. So in the last
Yeah.
17 months.
Not since my son's been born. When I was pregnant, yes.
Okay, what happened at that time?
He got really drunk and he was yelling and cussing at me and my child.
Oh,
And did anything else happen with regard to that incident?
No, because after that incident is when I started pushing away from him.
And how often do you and Mr. Mr. McClure talk about your son?
Not at all.
Have you tried to contact Mr. McClure before about things that about decisions that need to be made for your son?
No.
And has he ever reached out to you about decisions that need to be made or about your son in general?
No.
uh,
I know that's a lie.
I know.
Miss Mayo, are you currently employed?
No.
Do you have health or dental insurance available for the child
Yes.
through private insurance?
Through Medicaid.
Now, did you and Mr. McClure never lived together with the child?
No.
And has Mr. McClure ever provided you with direct support or for the child?
I want to hear this.
The very first
Hold on, man.
was
Mr.
a
McClure?
couple of days.
Ma'am,
Yes.
Mr. McClure, you need to quit interrupting while she's speaking, sir. You're gonna get your turn.
Okay.
So please quit interrupting. Go ahead,
Okay.
ma'am.
Miss Mayo, has Mr. McClure provided you with any direct financial support for your
Just
child?
just this month.
And that was the payment under the temporary order?
Yes.
Are you asking the court to award retroactive child support?
Yes.
Do you have any concerns for your safety or well-being if your information is placed in the order that the court makes today, such as your address and phone number?
No.
With regard to where you live with the child, are you asking that the court not place a geographical restriction on that location?
Yes.
And why would you like for the court to not place a geographical restriction?
Because if I want to move, I want to be able to move.
The state passes a witness.
Mr. LeGros McClure, do you have any questions of this witness?
Sorry, ma'am. My phone was unmuted. But look,
Do you have any questions for this witness?
yes.
Okay, ask your first question.
Is it going to be an issue for the last name change? And then the money I gave you before the kids.
Hold on one second. Ask one question at a time. Ms. Mayo?
Yeah, I'm not changing my son's name.
Do you have another question, sir?
Yes. About the money I gave before court and all the money I gave before.
You've never given me anything.
Any other questions, sir?
No.
Ms. Hill, call your next witness.
I have a few follow-up questions for Ms. Mayo, if that's all right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I know this is.
And Ms. Mayo, why is it that you do not want to change your son's name?
Because it's the same as mine and my other kids.
And what is his name currently?
Mackay Anthony J. Mayo.
The state passes, Ms. Mayo.
Call your next witness.
The state calls Mr. LeGros McClure.
Okay.
Mr. LeGros McClure, please state your name. I believe you're muted, sir.
Yeah, he's trying to unmute.
Terrell Andre Legron - McClure.
And we are here about your son today. What is his name?
Mackay.
And do you have any other children?
No, ma'am.
And Mackay's last name is currently Mayo. What would you like it to be?
Just like mine's Legron - McClure.
And why is that?
That's my child. My own child.
And with regard to the parents who make decisions for Mackay, would you like to share in those responsibilities with Miss Mayo?
Yes, ma'am.
How comfortable would you be with Miss Mayo making decisions without you?
I have a problem.
And why would you have a problem with that?
Because I want to be involved with my son's life.
What decisions have you helped make with your child's for your child recently?
She don't let me.
Have you reached out to Miss Mayo to discuss your child with her?
I tried
And when have you tried?
before he was born and after.
How often does Miss Mayo contact you about decisions that need to be made for the child?
Never.
With regard to the current visitation schedule that is in place from the DRO, what is your opinion on how that visitation is going?
I don't like it.
And why not?
I want to be able to see him and spend
What,
time with him.
what type of visitation would you like the court to award to you?
Visitation in person, vacations, holidays.
And how far away from El Paso do you live?
I'm in Alabama, Fort Mitchell, Alabama.
And with the child being 17 months, what is your thought on how you would exercise visitation with him?
Holidays, fly out there and get him.
And Judge, the state would object to the other party on Mr. McClure's phone making input into this proceeding?
Mr. McClure, it's very clear you have someone there. That person either needs to zip it, leave the room. This is you testifying, not somebody else.
Yes,
Do we
ma'am.
understand each other?
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Hill?
So again, Mr. McGrone, I apologize. With your son being 17 months old, what type of visitation would you believe would be appropriate for you to exercise with him?
By him being 17 months, I'm kind of a little bit understand why she wants him to be always around her. But other than him being that young, when he gets older, like, you know, how you say toddler, like at least 5, then that's when I would love what I'm trying to get right now. Time with my son.
In between now and that time, what visitation do you think would be appropriate for you to exercise with him? Being that you live in Alabama and the child lives in El Paso.
When I come, I don't understand the question. Can you say that one more time?
Yes, I'm sorry. You live in Alabama, the child lives in El Paso.
Yes.
So what type of visitation do you think would be appropriate for this period of the child's life before he starts school? How do you see that working?
At least if I fly out there, I have a lot more visitation time with him and not just no 3 hours like I read, well, actually was told. If I'm there in person, it's got to be 3 hours and it has to be supervised.
Are you currently working?
No.
Okay.
I'm in school,
And what are you in school for?
truck driving school. Already got my permit, and here next Monday, I will be in the yard to finish up my Class A CDL.
Are you currently receiving $4,000 per month in income?
Yes, and disability income, yes.
And do you have any other income at this time?
No.
And do you have health insurance available for the child?
Yes.
And who is that through?
Social Security
Is it through TRICARE?
and TRICARE for life. They just don't do dental for minors.
And how much does the TRICARE cost you per month for your child?
Nothing.
And you said dental is not available?
Not with TRICARE.
Do you
But
have dental insurance available for the child through an employer or another source?
no. Matter of fact, I think SSI will cover it for a minor. Social Security. Because like I was informed, like I previously stated and told her, since I don't have primary custody for him, she has to file for Social Security, because since I won my case, my son has the right to have Social Security too, but she has to file.
Okay. Mr. McClure, you heard Ms. Mayo testify about direct support for child support. Have you provided any direct support to Ms. Mayo since the child's birth?
Yes,
And how much have you given to Ms. Mayo for the support of your child since he was born?
a couple of $1,000s.
So $2,000?
Off the top of my head, I believe somewhere around $3,000 at least or more.
And with regard to where Miss Mayo can live with your child, what are you requesting that the court place a geographic restriction on where she can live with the child?
No,
The state passes a witness.
Ms. Mayo, do you have questions of this witness?
I just have one question.
Ask your question.
When did you give me money other than the child support that was paid this month?
I previously gave you money, like she asked. She said through Cash App. I have a record of that too, of all the money I ever gave you.
Any other questions, ma'am?
No, ma'am.
Ms. Hill?
Okay, the state requests that the court make such orders regarding conservatorship and access and possession as the court finds in the best interest of the child, and make such findings on and orders on the name change request for the child. The state requests that the court order child support to continue at the rate of $678 each month, as stated in the temporary orders beginning the December 1st of 2025, and that Mr. McClure be required to cover the child through health insurance through TRICARE. And with regard to retroactive child support, you give me just a moment, Your Honor, I can make those calculations.
Okay.
At the rate of child support of $678, which for the 14 months between the birth of the child and the beginning of the child support through November the 30th of 2025, that amount would be $9,492 that the state would request be paid back at a rate of $100 per month, subject to any credits that the court finds appropriate. That's all, Your Honor.
Ms. Mayo, is there anything else you would like to address the court at this time?
No, ma'am.
Do you agree or disagree with the state's recommendations?
I agree.
Thank you. And Mr. McClure, you heard the recommendations. Is there anything else you would like to add before I make my ruling on any of the issues?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Last word from the state.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Okay, before I make my ruling, I just want to let everybody know you do have the right to appeal my decision if you wish to do so. Once I sign the order, whether you sign it, whether you agree with it, once I sign the order, you have 3 days to file what is called a de novo appeal to the district court. That's a 3-day time frame. So my ruling will be made today. I'm asking that the order be submitted by Friday, but once I sign the order, you should get notification of when I sign it, if you wish to appeal me. So based on the testimony and evidence before this court, we have a temporary order in place adjudicating the parent-child relationship between Mackay and his father. And so we were going to finalize that. With regards to Mackay's last name, I am going to include Mr. McClure in the last name. So it will be Mackay Anthony J. Mayo McClure. I will appoint both parents to be joint managing conservators with Ms. Mayo as the primary. There will be no geographic restriction. I will order that the parties utilize the co-parenting app Close platform for communication. With regards to access and possession, I am going to grant the local rules for children under 3. Once Mackay turns 3, it'll be the standard possession order. Before then, access and possession will be in El Paso County or the county where Ms. Mayo resides. So that may be different. So it's always going to be in the county where she resides. Once Mackay turns 3, it'll be the standard possession order. And there are some provisions when the parents reside well over 100 miles away from each other. I am going to continue the child support. Ms. Hill, just to make sure, the child support was calculated giving Mr. McClure state income taxes if that's applied as well, right? I just want to make sure he got that credit.
I believe so, Your Honor. Let me double check that.
Okay, if you can just double check that, please.
But yes, Your Honor, it appears that a monthly wage of $4,000 minus withholdings would be about $616.13.
I just want to make sure he got credit for any of the deductions that's required by the statute.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. I'm going to continue the child support as is pursuant to the temporary orders, and to also include that Mr. McClure maintain health care insurance for Mackay. With regards to retroactive child support, I am going to give Mr. McClure credit of $3,000. So that will be a retroactive child support judgment in the amount of $6,492 in order that he pay $100 per month to pay off that judgment. Court costs will be waived, set at 0. Ms. Hill, are there any other issues I may have left out that need to be addressed?
I don't believe so, Your Honor.
Then that will conclude the hearing. Entry will be this Friday at noon.
Thank you.